Uploading Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaigeki no Kinato chapter 4. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we're at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel, and in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons, and because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, and we ain't sponsored by Shueisha, and we ain't sponsored by Manga Plus, and we ain't sponsored by Viz, and considering how much we promote Manga Plus on this channel, it's kind of surprising, right? But if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little Papakiyu somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that, so we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we are covering Hell's Paradise Shikakuraku. We are also covering Vigilante, Boku no Hero Academia Illegals, Tune to the Midnight Heart, Oshinoko, Jujutsu Kaisen, Maruseyu no Slave, Soso no Frieren, Fire Force, Dead Account, and Digimon, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, man, everyone out of the new batch, and I'm glad everyone's feeling this way. Everyone is enjoying Kinato the most, and people are getting the same kind of vibe that I am from this, that it's very fairy tale meets Black Clover, which is awesome. And obviously we're seeing Kinato going on his first mission of monster slaying, and I can't wait to see what we're going to be getting up in here. So let's get into this chapter and see what's in store for us today. And this chapter is titled Don't Underestimate Me. Mission Monster Slaying. Eliminate the slimes running rampant near the village. It worked, but I can't let my guard down. I need to adjust the massage ball's trajectory. Twisty turny massage ball courtesy of Jian. I practiced with Jian on the way to Assam. I can't mess this up now. I fucking love this. Wait, where's Kaminagi? Speaking of, dude, I'm telling you, the outfits that they're wearing, especially Kaminagi's outfit, and also Jian's outfit too, but like, their outfits, it's just giving Black Clover, like, down. If that is not Black Clover, I do not know what it is. Massage ball, alright, here's the super acceleration. Sai magic? An application of mana manipulation, huh? Not bad for a colorless, but the slime are dizzy. Huh? Out of the way, rookie. Woo! Kaminagi! Slimes are fluid-like monsters that keep spitting off, keep splitting off from the main body or the core. No matter how many you slay, they'll just keep coming. They'll only continue to multiply unless you fight with the plan. That's too much for a colorless like you. It'd be a different story if you could freeze them like me, though. Thank you so much for teaching me that. Okay, now this is some Deku shit right here. I was trying to insult him. I didn't expect his eyes to get all sparkly, too. That is some Deku shit. That is some Deku shit! No, in the beginning, everyone's filled with hope. Just like the people who decided to walk this path with me. Their eyes sparkled then, too. But gradually they hit walls, avoided danger, and gave up on adventuring. And as soon as I looked back, no one else was left. Let's see how long this colorless can last for. Kamina, what? Somebody help! Oh my god, that looks... Dude, that slime is fucking huge, but... Who does that look like? That kind of looks like... It looks like a little Natsu, doesn't it? Huh? A giant slime's chasing that kid! The slime's fused and transformed. Step back. Kaminagi! Ooh! Gotta retreat for now! Are you okay? Yeah. The association gave evacuation orders. What are you still doing here? Oh, sorry. My mom's sick and I really wanted to get some food for her. She said not to leave the village, but I secretly slipped out to find some food. Don't worry. We'll take care of those monsters somehow before they hurt anyone in the village. And by we, I mean this strong adventurer here. You brat, Kaminagi, this magic isn't your true power, is it? It's like an explosion, but it injures you every time you use it. There's no way your body could hold out if you fight for hours with that magic. Don't act like you know what you're talking about. This wavelength of your katana's mana and your mana don't match up, Kaminagi. I'm not enough to save this kid's village, but I can support you. That's what my magic is there for, after all. Yeah! Don't fuck with the white mage! I don't want to see you getting hurt anymore. I know, but there's nothing to be done about it. I haven't been able to draw my sword since that time. Oh, actually, I think it's just a severe sensitivity to the cold. Mana is closely tied to the body's physical condition. And in your case, you likely already had poor circulation, but then your mana suddenly drops your body temperature even further, causing damage. So that's why the wavelength of my mana stopped matching my katanas? Yes, but if we improve your circulation and stabilize your mana, you should be able to draw your katana again. It is true that I still get cold no matter how many pairs of socks I wear. So she's noticed. Dude, these slime look sick, I'm not gonna lie. It feels to get it got even bigger? Whoa! If you got a plan, execute it now. But don't destroy that coral, just keep growing. Oh, well, what? If I use my mana directly on my patients, it puts too much strain on their bodies. Patient, don't underestimate me. This is a battlefield, and I'm a proud adventurer of the Iron Fangs. Of course. If I don't trust her, then what's the point? We're gonna pull this off. Alright, let's see. Say magic flow boost. Yes, we got fan service! Let's go! What is the sensation? I can feel this kid's magic coursing through my entire body. Along with my mana and blood, it almost feels like... This is some Shokugeki no Soma! Let's go! A bath after a long day, warm enough to melt the ice. The super warming circulation surge. This is Shokugeki no Soma down! Oh, yes it is! Kaminagi! Yeah! You did it! Don't worry, I'm warm and toasty now. Dude, yes! 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 If we get more of this, I will be very happy. I am down with the Shokugeki no Soma realness in terms of the fan service. Yes, ma'am. I am so down with this. I am down with this. Alright, let's see. I'm very curious what the Western readers are saying about this. Because this is what I do for like newer series. People are saying that this is like Fairy Tail's spiritual successor. People are saying that this series is just fun, such goofy a goofy lighthearted feel. And people are saying that this is Fairy Tail again. And someone said this: I'm glad people seem to be coming around in this series, in no small part due to the rock solid artwork and pacing. But I'm also finding it interesting how standards for Shonen Jump have progressed via Kaminagi. Having just reread Bleach again, I'm fresh off Suifeng being so obviously in love with Yoruichi, but also expressing as I care for deeply for you and your brother, Master Yoruichi, and Chizuru's feelings towards Urihime portrayed as funny harassment, which seems to be all you could get away with in Shonen circa 2001 to 2004. Meanwhile, Kaminagi's literal introduction here is her expressing a very romantic interest in a girl because the latter is her type, and she's a thorough badass outside of that, not world-shaking stuff, but a marked improvement from only a couple decades ago. I sure want this to beat U19. I think this will. Only small detail I really like is that while she was being affected by her ice magic, it wasn't just random splotches on her skin, but they even drew her lips being cracked. I actually like that too. Let's see. Thank God someone said this too. This series really feels like a spiritual successor to Black Clover with some food wars thrown in. Thank you! That's literally what I was thinking! That this is like a mixture of like, people are so sold on this being like Fairy Tail. I'm like, no, this really feels like some Black Clover up in here. With a little bit of food wars, with the food wars twist, obviously, because of how the fan service was done. I really hope that in terms of how the fan service is done, with how the Sedai magic is being used. I really hope that that's how that we get that Food Wars-esque fan service for that. I really like that idea. But like, this does feel more like Black Clover than Fairy Tail. It really does. But yeah, some people are saying that it's Food Wars / Fairy Tail. Yeah, that's what it does feel like. It feels like Food Wars / Fairy Tail / Black Clover. The reason why I really am annoyed that people are like just jumping into Fairy Tail, adopt Black Clover realness, is because Kinato himself is, one, he's a colorless, which again fits freaking Asta, because Asta, remember, he was magicless, or he was anti-magic and all that, and his power was unusual compared to like everyone else. In the case of Fairy Tail, you really didn't have that going on. That's why I'm like, yeah, this is more, if you're going to compare this to anything else, this is more like Black Clover than Fairy Tail in terms of the in that regard. But if we're talking about story structure, I say this is I still would say like this, like even the Guild Iron Fangs is a lot more like the Black Bulls than Fairy Tail. This is way more like Black overall. I think this is more like Black Clover in terms of like character-wise than Fairy Tail. You could say all the shit all you want about this being like Fairy Tail, all you want, but this is definitely more like Black Clover than Fairy Tail. You could say it's a mixture of it, sure, but this is definitely more like Black Clover than Fairy Tail than people are giving credit for it. Maybe it's because of the Black Clover hate, this weird Black Clover hate that people have, but this is definitely more like Black Clover than Fairy Tail. Oh god, then there's the people that fucking hate fan service. I don't understand why they're calling this Fairy Tail 2.0. It's not Fairy Tail 2.0. It's not Fairy Tail 2.0 when the guild itself is more like Black Clover. When Kinato is more like Asta. He is! Kinato is way more like Asta in terms of power than anything else. I don't know, it drives me crazy that everyone is calling this Fairy Tail when they're not looking at the characters themselves and be like, oh, even the fucking outfits are more like the freaking outfits in Black Clover than Fairy Tail. If they're basing it off the story structure, then maybe, but like this is way more, I'm sorry, this is way more Black Clover than Fairy Tail. Now, in terms of the Manga Plus content, they're like, yeah, I see this comments. I see potential in this series. The main character is a supporter that can read his allies' conditions accurately and instantly. This series is really cool so far. I like that too. Someone said Shokugeki no Kinato. Yeah, thank you. Let's see. I like that what this person said here. I genuinely wish the MC will play the support role rather than making him as the fighter like so many series out there. I wish the idea is accepted by the Japanese, though if not, we will get the usual plot or acts. I actually like that. I really kind of hope that this is the direction that this will go in, but where Kinato is the support character. But we'll see how that goes. I really hope that Kinato is used more as a support than a fighter. But yeah, like, it's so interesting that Manga Reddit is just focusing on how this is Fairy Tail. Manga Plus is not. Manga Plus is focusing as saying that this is a lot the Shokugeki no Soma realness of it all, and that how is the Manga Plus comment section more reasonable than Reddit is just insane. Usually it's like the opposite. But I do like this right here. This is where I'm disappointed, you Manga Plus comment section. Man, it's so disappointing to see this super cool character to be reduced to a fan service panel. Fuck you, bro! Fuck you! A manga about the strongest supporter necessitating him to always work together with someone. Honestly, I dig it on the surface. It'll facilitate cool team-ups and bonding, but can it win the heart of the audience who prefers pro tags that often stand alone? I really hope that that's the direction it goes in. I really want this to be, if this is about the strongest supporting character, I really hope that we get that. It's like, because this could go, let's be real, this could go in a Nakama power situation, right? This could totally head in the Nakama power direction. But here's the thing though. This is where a Nakama power situation could actually work, because you would have Kinato building up all the power that he has gained from working with all his Nakama up in that massage ball, and like have it come through in the end. Like that's where Nakama power could work, and I don't think people would be mad about. But God, I fucking hate that stupid asshole trying to be an asshole about saying this being ruined by fucking fan service. There's two of them now saying we cannot truly escape from fan service. Motherfucker, what is wrong with you? I can't stand these people. It's a fucking shonen. Like, what do you want? Don't read a shonen series if you do not like fan service. Fucking assholes. I can't wait. I can't wait for War on Sex Appeal to be adapted this week at Fire Force. Oh my God. The French are already triggered by it. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kick in so we can keep bringing you more Kinato content. A few ways you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!